Hello everyone, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So today we're back out once again metal detecting in Derbyshire, but we're in a new field on the Roman road. Ooh. As you can see, it's been freshly cut, and so today we thought we've got a couple of hours before we've got some friends over. Let's give it our best and hopefully we pull out some nice finds. So Mum's on Deus 2.
I am.
I'm on the Manticore, and today we're going to give it a good go.
Yes.
And see what we can find. Right then, let's do this. Sorry to intrude everyone, but I've got some channel news so you can finish watching this video just in a second. As some of you may have seen, I am changing my logo. Yes, that's right, the logo that you guys have been seeing for the last 5 years and the logo that I have grown up with. This logo just here is sadly going to stop being our true logo now. Me and Dad, well more Dad, has been putting together a new logo for me, and I think it's about time to show you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to show you all our new logo and our new intro. And there you have it. What do you guys think of the logo and the intro? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, let's carry on to the video. First find of the day for me, and it's in there. I think that's going to be my first. I think that's going to be a musket ball, but I'm not entirely sure. Is that a musket ball? I don't think it is. I think it might be a lead weight actually. It's not perfectly circular, is it? Maybe it's a bit of a squish one, but it's got this sort of like cylindrical shape, you know what I mean? So maybe a lead weight of some kind. Yeah, lead weight, I think, maybe. So, second signal of the day for me, and we got a bit of silver! Let's go! It's in the hole, and it took a while getting out, I can tell you that now, but it was really high, which was probably the reason why I didn't live dig it, because, as you'll see in a minute, took ages digging this one out. Have a look at this. Look, ages. Doesn't help with the soil being so dry and hard, but out pops this nice big bit of silver. Don't ever actually know what it is. I don't know. It's definitely silver, isn't it?
It's got a tinge to it, hasn't it?
It is definitely silver. That whether that has detail or not.
Any foil actually. That's a bit.
You don't need that. You don't need to check that that's silver. See hallmarks on it.
Do you think it was part of a?
Yeah, hallmarks.
Oh yeah. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, maybe part of a makeup.
Yeah, compact case.
Compact case, yeah.
I remember getting one of those like years ago.
Detail in.
And it was right the middle piece that was in a compact. That is amazing.
Well, we're going to get that clean up, and we'll come back to you. Bear with us. All right, so it's got no silver. It's got no design apart from the hallmarks. You can see just there. So you got a Q. Is that a Q?
Oh, I've got my glasses on.
Yep, that's a Q.
Yeah.
And then you've got like this other.
There's another one there, isn't there?
One there. And then you've got, is that a 08 or something? And then you do have another one on that curve just there, where it's bent over, but there's no detail on the other side, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm thinking part of a, what did you say it was?
Makeup compact.
Makeup compact, yeah. Maybe 1900s, probably. Yeah, probably 1900s. That's very, very cool and a very, very nice start to the day. Let's go! I've got this really nice sounding signal. Listen to this one. Nice 64, 65. Let's just give that one a dig. Because that... Although it sounds quite close to the surface, and there is kind of like other signals around it. We are also under or right next to a electricity pole. So I don't know whether this might be modern. Maybe it's a bit of scrap falling off. Oh, it's a coin. First coin of the day. Let's get in. Woohoo! I don't even need my pinpointer. What am I looking at? Just there is what looks to be the first coin of the day. And look at it, it's so battered. So battered. I think we're on to a George V. It's definitely one of the Warner ones I've seen. 1913, 1923. Not sure, but it's a George V halfpenny. And that's the first coin of the day for us. Right under these electricity poles. Lovely. Right folks, I've got this absolute screamer of a signal. But it's very, very high pitched, a bit overloady. $91. I don't know, it sounds a little bit too big, a little bit too overloady. So I don't think this is going to be an amazing find as the amazing signal. That sounds a little bit better. Just a little bit. Oh, I see it, yep. Thought that's what it was going to be. Big parts of farm machinery, some kind. You know, one of these big ring things. But yeah, carry on as the train comes past. Alright, so this is in walking talking, and the subject of today's matter is a few helpful tips to maybe get you more involved in metal detecting as maybe a beginner, or maybe as someone who wants to get involved in the hobby itself. And I think it comes down to three things, to be fair. To get more involved as a beginner or to join. I guarantee this will be a MooTube. We'll talk about what these three things are just in a minute. Let me dig this. MooTube, what we're saying. Oof, what's that? Oh, it's a MooTube. Called it. So these three things are: number one, equipment. Now, knowing that you have reliable, solid, and respectable equipment is very important. So, for example, you don't want to go for a cheap Chinese or replica of a metal detector that might only last you a day, or that might only go that far underground. So it's really important to get your machines from a very reliable and respectable place. For example, maybe you go to somewhere like Dragon Detecting, my sponsor. You can get 10% off on selected items if you use code GRIF-FINds. Obviously the pricing will be different per machine, but if you talk to Jordan at Dragon Detecting, I'm sure he'll be able to point you in the direction that you're looking at or looking for, so you can target any machine that you want at your specifics, if that makes sense. Obviously more respectable types of machines are maybe Nocta, MINELAB, XP, Garrett, and there's others as well. My first beginner machine was a Simplex, and that was great. There's plenty of people who can vouch for me when I say, in my personal opinion, the Simplex is one of the best beginner machines you can buy. The only reason why I switched to, I think it was a Deus at the time, was because of how heavy it was, and that was 5 years ago. So I was quite an itty bitty boy back then. So yeah. But the other thing we want to talk about is where to detect. Now this is a thing we've talked about before, so I'll go briefly over it. I know for some people it's very hard to find permissions. For example, in areas like Norfolk or Suffolk, it's hard to find land or get permission from the farmer. Don't know if that's suitable. Might leave that. So yeah, it's very hard to find permissions. What's up? We hit a hotspot. 24. That wasn't anything, unfortunately. But yeah, for some people, finding permission is hard. especially in places like Norfolk and Suffolk. So what you want to go on is Facebook and other media outlets, and maybe join Facebook groups. So I've got a Facebook group, and there are plenty of others too, too many that I can name, that have amazing communities on. And these amazing communities can point you in the right direction to maybe where you're looking for a machine, or where to go detecting. And some of these Facebook groups also host group digs, and this is where you as a beginner can go there, pay a bit of money, and go metal detecting on the land for the whole day. So yeah, they're great, really, really great. If you want to check out my Facebook group, it is GRIF-FINds Just Dig Metal Detecting Group on Facebook. But again, the community is very, very strong, very, very helpful, and they'll be able to point you in any direction that maybe you've got any questions you want to ask. I'm sure loads of people can help you out there. And that brings us on to the third thing, which is obviously community. Now, community can be these Facebook groups, can be these group digs, but it can also be, for example, me. You can message me in the comments down below any questions you want. It also can be other people, other YouTubers. It can also be maybe you've got a metal detecting club at the village hall down your road. That's a community. I find that... Oh, there we are. 79, blimey. It's a little bit big though. That's so big. Gosh, that's caught me off guard there. Don't think this will be anything. Maybe a big piece of can, or a big piece of something else. Ah, there it is. What are you? Big piece of can, I think. Yeah, I was right there. Big can. Yeah, so finding that community that's near you, or maybe that's maybe that you can get on with, is really, really important. For example, my community would be some of my metal detecting friends. You know, I go off with my dad, my mum, my sister sometimes when she comes out, and together we go places. And I feel like this really helps motivate you to carry on detecting and have it a bit more fun. So they're really important as well. So 3 things that are really important, I'll just go over it again, is the community, is where you go metal detecting, the permissions, group digs, etc. And thirdly, it's the metal detecting equipment you use. And for that, I recommend dragon detecting. So yeah, I hope this is helpful, and hopefully it hasn't been too much of a blabber on. But yeah, let me know how you guys get on, and if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask or put them in the Facebook group. This is quite an exciting find. Just been talking about those tips for beginners, and got this find here, and I think it might be some kind of token or some kind of medallion or some kind. The imprint's nice there, isn't it? Look at that. But yeah, that would have had some detail on, I'm pretty sure. And I actually think there's a date just there that says 1850 something. Maybe it's a commemorative for Victoria. There actually is someone on that. I can't quite make it out. Let me get a bit of a trouser rub. No, let's go with the flow, and let's go with the towel. There is some detail, and there's also a hole just there, which is why I think it might be a medallion. But yeah, that's a very, very awesome find, especially how these fields have been open cast. I do need to look up when they open cast, because if they've been open cast like say 1950s, 1960s, then this would have been here before that, which means they haven't open cast this field, which means there's still a chance of stuff here. So it's a very good sign nonetheless, and there is a date just under there which I can't make it out. So when I know what this is, I'll put some text up and a picture up now of the non-dug example of what this could be, but I'm sure Dad will be able to help me out with that. Nice, let's carry on. Right folks, we've got a lovely target just here.
Can even listen?
70, 80.
Yeah.
High 70s, 80s there. Can I have a look, listen? What are you getting?
Oh, crag. Yeah.
Back a little bit, just there. Just there.
Oh my gosh.
The jumpy.
Yeah, terribly.
Really, really jumpy.
It's jumping all over the place. It's very in my ears anyway. It's going.
I can't hear that.
And it's coming up as between 80 and 97.
That sounds lovely in mine.
Yeah, I can tell you how different.
Right then.
That sounds so different on the Deus too. There's not a clear, it's a very broken signal.
Yeah.
But you think, actually, I'm not going to dig that because it sounds terrible.
91, 92. Let's bring the camera over now. Just there, folks.
Okay, let's see. It's going to come out a little bit. We'll give you a bit of space to just do a bit of diggy-wiggy.
Boo, boo, boo. Oh. Come on, be a coin or a silver.
I'm so intrigued to know. That's out.
That sounds like one hell of a nice signal.
It didn't for me. Do you want to be really interested to put my Deus over the top of it now?
Do you want to do it now or do you want to?
Sorry, to go for it. Ooh. It's looking coinish.
Bang. Bang.
What is that?
The sand is so like sandy just here.
It is, isn't it?
That's an old Georgian coin, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the donuts. Oh, it's a bit thick actually. Actually.
Ooh, yes.
It's a bit thick than it should be.
Very thick.
And don't think it's donut, is it?
When you say donut, you mean...
I mean Oreo, which is where the Georgia thirds have a sort of like a dimple going all the way through. But I'll give that a clean up, folks, and I'll let you know what it is. Right then, so we've given it a clean up, and it's completely toasted, roasted. I don't think I'm going to get anything off that at all. Yeah, it's toasty roasted times 400. It's gone. Right, Mum, you want to dig this one?
Yep.
I'll show the signal on my screen.
Okay. Mine was an 84. Just point it for me.
Nice thing there, but it's MooTube territory, that is. Just there.
And
it is MooTube territory.
I have not had any MooTubes.
Well, this is going to be your first one. Congratulations.
Thanks. Oh, thanks very much. I'm going to move away from you. You obviously attract the MooTubes.
I obviously do, but I obviously attract the coins as well, Mum.
Yeah, but I've got a coin too.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one that's got one. No.
The cows have already sat down, which means it's going to rain soon.
Oh, I can see some in greenage. It's not a MooTube.
Ooh, what you got,
Bit
Mum?
of greenage.
Take it out.
Is it a bit of scrappy scrap? Oh, don't know.
Is it thick? It's a little bit thick. It's old though, isn't it?
Well, it's not a MooTube.
Yeah, at least it's not. At least it's not a MooTube.
I think it's a bit of scrappy stuff.
All right then, I've got a lovely signal. Just here. Yeah, that's really nice, that one. It's sort of like 20 sort of numbers bouncing around, but it's those numbers that you can't ignore, that you have to dig, because again, though it's going to be a bit of trash, you've also got that fact that it could also be a hammered, or it could be a little Roman as well, and you know, you've got to dig them. Back at the hole, I think. It was raining slightly earlier, well, spit spotting, and now it's sort of stopped, which is really annoying because it was really nice, because it almost cooled you down. Today it's like it's overcasty, humid weather. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's really small. Oh. That's awful, that is. That is awful.
That's really cruel.
So if you guys can't see that there is unfortunately, it's like one of those like lids off of like creams. It's probably like an udder cream for cows.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh. Bugger.
Oh. Bugger.
What do you got, Mum?
Well, it's just really interesting. It popped out and it just looks beautiful.
Ooh,
So,
nice big imprint.
There's a lovely imprint.
That is definitely a nice big button, that is.
And that there is it.
Is that maybe bits and button porn, Mum?
Is it some four?
Yeah, go on and have a look at that.
Should we have a look?
Yeah.
It's very thin. Ah, look at that. That was the imprint
Mum.
there.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on.
Right, we need to insert the Dan clip.
Hang on.
The Dan clip is coming in.
Can I do a bit of a...
You want to do it first?
Am I going to do it
Yeah,
first?
do it first.
I'll do it on my knee.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And then we'll insert Dan's. Whoa. Lovely. But that is lovely, Mum.
Thanks.
That has got to be, I don't know what age that could be, but...
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that, Mum.
Oh my goodness.
Put a bit of wax on that.
Oh.
That'll come up lovely.
Artiseal.
Artiseal.
Yeah, Dan gave us a bit of a recommendation. He showed us how to use it and all that kind of stuff properly, didn't he? And
he also inspired me to sort my finds case out, which obviously we've been posting all this sort of behind the scenes content on my Facebook group,
we have.
which is the GRIF-FINds Just Dig Facebook group. So please go and check it out. Anyone's welcome to join, and you're more than welcome to post anything. So yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy seeing your stuff, don't we?
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
That is an absolute
Star find of the day, I think that is.
And look, that's where it came from.
Star find of the day.
Thanks.
We're with Mum. We're having a little bit of a break.
Cheers.
We got.
Well, it's all gone now.
So
it
was mine. It's all
gone as well.
The hot chocolate's come.
I had to have my my coffee. Get me going for the second half of our day.
We've only got about an hour left.
Yeah, we've not got long.
Little show of the finds up till now. Little leady things, buckly things. Lovely button. That's a star find of the day, definitely. Bit of button porn. We've got my coins here. Got this like lead weight, another bag seal, bit of silver, which is very, very nice. That's the second favourite find of the day, I think. And then medallion thing, and a little bouton for me. Sadly, it's completely toasty roasted.
Got a bit of thingy
and then Mum's got this one here, another bit of button porn, which has somewhat got this like cross on it.
I don't know what it's got on it. I mean, I immediately looked at it and thought, oh, that's a skull.
Yeah,
because I like my skulls.
Very, very nice.
But yeah.
We've got another coin here as well, probably Georgian.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having a great day. We've just spoken to the farmer over there.
Yeah.
He's just going to do some, what is it, birding? Look at the
birds.
Yeah,
birding. So he's putting some rings on some of the birds, isn't he? And whatever. But he's he's so knowledgeable. He's been telling us about how scorched the grass is, and they've managed to mow and get the silage.
It's been hard
done.
at the minute, hasn't it?
But we're about 2 weeks earlier than what we are normally, due to the dry weather and everything else.
Yeah.
So they're hoping for rain now, aren't they?
Hoping for rain, and with the sky like it is, potentially we've got a chance.
Not promising much. Oh, there's one of his mowers there, look.
Oh yeah. Right then, we're going to carry on. Like I said, we've only got about an hour left. We're really going to hit this field a bit harder in this last hour to see if we can pull out maybe a Roman. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Let's do this. In here, we've got a very nice target. It was a 30. Is that another bag seal? Oh, I've just clipped it. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad, that is. Oh. That's really bad. I'm so sorry. Something brewery. That's probably one of the worst clips I've ever done. In all fairness, ground isn't the best. And in all fairness, I didn't dig that right. But I think that's got maybe, some kind of guy there. Jeff, let's call him. Jeff's face is just there, look. Which is very cool. And yeah. Grr, that's really bad. I can't stop thinking about it. Well, this is not a gold coin. Or a hammered. Or what's another? A gold noble. Yeah. A gold noble. The sound of this one sounds so nice. I'm quite near the houses next to me, so I'm not going to turn the microphone on. Oh, sorry, the thing on. Got something just there. What do you got? It's old bronze. Nope, not old. Although these holes really aren't in the best of shapes, like the positions aren't clear, but it's old bronze. The weight of that, gosh, very, very heavy. Yeah, don't know what it's used for. Probably part of some farm machinery. Almost all the way down there. What is she doing? She's digging. Right then, Let's carry on. Let's see what else we get. The sound of this one sounds so nice. I'm quite near the houses next to me, so I'm not going to turn the microphone on. Oh, sorry, the thing on. Got something just there. What do you got? Is it old bronze? Nope, not old. Although these holes really aren't in the best of shapes, like the positions aren't clear, but that is old bronze. The weight of that, gosh, very, very heavy. Yeah, don't know what it is used for, probably part of some farm machinery. I've got a bit of lead in the hole. What's it going to be? A musket ball, maybe? Is it a musket ball? It is a musket ball. Mum's over there talking to the farmer. But yeah, nice musket ball for the day. Old one that, big and chunky. Big chunky musket ball. Lovely. Gosh, this field is going to be renamed as the lead token field because we're on a third lead token. It was a 40, and I've had so many 40s today which have been moo tubes. I mean, so many, so many. But yeah, another bag, another lead bag seal. Lovely jubbly. You love to see it again. We haven't found many of these in a hot minute until today, and I found 3. I don't know how many Mum has found, but yeah, 3 is quite a bit. Lovely jubbly. Let's carry on. Awesome. So the one signal I said, right, I'm going to do a live dig after this signal. It turns out to be something. What are you? Coin? Button? Ooh. Weird one, this one. Oh, it's a big Tombat button. I feel very thankful and happy because I found a big Tombat button. But thankfully I didn't get it on a live dig. But yeah. Big Tombat button. Words aren't wording today, unfortunately. Any detail on it all? No, unfortunately not, but it's a solid find. We've only got about 20 minutes left, I think, until we're going to wrap it up for today and go and see the other farmer from last week and show them what we got. But yeah, lovely jubbly. Let's carry on. Got myself a coin, maybe a 5p piece. There we are, look. Nice imprint there as well. It's a 5p, I think. Yeah, modern 5p piece. Don't think we have too long left today, folks. We're about 5 minutes. Walking back to the car now. Lovely. Let's keep on going. That's it, everyone. What a day we've had. It's been fantastic. I'm gonna have to wrap this up quick because we need to get in the car and go and see the farmer because they're waiting for us. But we've had a smashing day. We found some cracking stuff.
Oh, it's been really good
fun. I can't wait to come back.
No.
Manticore and Deus 2 has done really well today.
Yep.
And especially these dry conditions, it's been fantastic. With that said, go and check out Dragon Detecting, and we shall catch you in the next. Bye.